started with a simple click, a random forum thread, an alluring promise. Join us, and the world will bow at your feet. Wealth, power, immortality, yours for the taking. But what if that promise came with a price far beyond imagination? Ethan had always been curious, bordering on obsessive about the hidden corners of the internet. A 22-year-old college dropout, he spent his nights in front of the glow of his laptop, exploring conspiracy theories and cryptic forums that whispered about the dark web. It was a welcome escape from the monotony of his life until the night he found them, scrolling through a forum on secret societies. Ethan noticed a thread with a title that stood out like blood on snow. The true Illuminati circle, only the worthy shall enter. The post contained a single link and a chilling warning. There's no turning back. Curiosity overpowered caution. Ethan clicked. The screen darkened, replaced by a sleek minimalist page. Symbols rotated hypnotically in the background. A message scrolled across the top. Prove your worth. The path to power begins here. The instructions were clear. Answer a series of riddles and provide personal details: name, date of birth, deepest fear. He hesitated, yet the adrenaline of diving into forbidden knowledge overrode his sense of reason. Moments after submitting, an email notification popped up. The subject line read, "Welcome, Seeker." The email contained a task: decode a series of ancient-looking symbols. Completed within 24 hours, or you will be deemed unworthy. The symbols were unnerving alien shapes that seemed to twist and writhe on the screen. Ethan spent hours deciphering them, his heart pounding. When he finally succeeded, the symbols revealed a set of coordinates and a time. Against his better judgment, Ethan decided to follow through. The coordinates led him to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. The air was suffocatingly still, and the building loomed like a decayed giant. Inside, the walls were covered with the same cryptic symbols he'd deciphered. A single laptop sat in the center of the room. Its screen flickered to life the moment Ethan approached. A distorted video feed appeared, a masked figure cloaked in shadow. "Welcome, Seeker," the figure intoned. The voice was layered, both male and female, old and young. "You've proven yourself worthy, but this is just the beginning. Obey, and your desires will be fulfilled. Disobey and, well, you'll see." The laptop emitted a piercing beep. A new email arrived on Ethan's phone. "Watch." The screen switched to a live feed of another warehouse. Ethan's stomach churned as he saw a man bound to a chair, trembling. The masked figure raised a knife. Without hesitation, they struck, and the screen went dark. Ethan staggered back, bile rising in his throat. Before he could react, his phone buzzed again. "Next task, go home. You'll find your answer there." Ethan's apartment felt wrong when he returned. The air was thick and the familiar hum of his electronics seemed off. On his desk sat an envelope that hadn't been there before. Inside was a photograph of him taken just moments ago from the very warehouse he had been in. Written on the back, "We are watching. Always." Panic set in. He called the police, but by the time they arrived, the photo and envelope were gone. The officers dismissed his story as a prank. Alone and terrified, Ethan noticed a new email on his laptop. Final task: expose the truth or join us forever. Attached was a folder of incriminating evidence: names, faces, locations. Ethan realized this Illuminati was more than a scam. It was a criminal organization using the myth of secret societies to lure and exploit victims. The evidence was enough to bring them down, but there was a catch. His name was included, tied to their crimes. Heart racing, Ethan decided to leak the folder. As he uploaded the files to a whistleblower site, the lights in his apartment flickered violently. His laptop screen froze, then displayed a live feed of himself, seated at his desk. A distorted voice boomed. "You've unlocked the truth. Now you belong to us." The walls seemed to close in. Shadows coalesced into figures with glowing eyes. Ethan screamed, but every exit he tried led back to his desk. His phone buzzed one last time. Welcome to eternity. The screen of his laptop glowed with the twisting symbols from the dark web. They burned themselves into his skin, searing his mind with an overwhelming flood of images, rituals, sacrifices, endless darkness, as the shadows consumed him. Then realized too late, this wasn't just a scam. It was something far worse. Weeks later, the same forum thread reappeared, unchanged. The same link, the same chilling warning. Another curious user clicked, unknowingly stepping into the same trap Ethan had fallen into. If you think this story was terrifying, you won't believe the next one. Click here to watch the most disturbing encounters on the dark web and uncover more chilling tales that will keep you awake at night. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because in the world of horror, curiosity might just be your downfall.